January 8th, 2026, I'm going to document telling my friend, my guy friend, who I assume is straight, that I developed feelings for him, and we'll see what happens. Wish me luck.
I spent a bit of time crying in the bathroom, but I'm feeling better. Basically, we were just hanging out today. We went for a run, and we went to a karaoke party after, and we were just conversing and having a good time. And towards the drive home, I knew what I was gonna do, and thinking in my head.
Why is he making it seem like it's a movie?
So I, in the middle of the conversation, just casually added that gratitude. I just told my friend, "Hey, man, thanks for being an awesome friend." I told him I really appreciated him being my friend. And then about 5-10 minutes later, when we got to my house, I grabbed my stuff, and before I left, I told him, "Hey, I just wanted to mention this, and I wanted to be honest. I really appreciate our friendship, but I did develop feelings for you a couple weeks ago. I'm not expecting anything out of it, and I'm perfectly happy with things staying exactly as they are." And my friend took it pretty calmly. He basically made a hard line and said, "Well, we have to just be friends. I'm married, I'm straight, and I don't like dudes." And I said, "I know.
Wait a minute. I feel like there's a lot of context that's missing here. But shout out to the friend. Shout out to the friend for holding it down. I live in Atlanta, so they say it's a lot of things that be going around. A lot of things that be going on with married men and gay men. I wouldn't know because I don't choose to live an alternative lifestyle like that, But shout out to the friend for not destroying his home. Shout out to the friend for not falling into temptation, which if you're really straight, you shouldn't have any temptation to fall into. And I'm not buying. I actually found this guy to be very disrespectful. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm not buying that you've been friends with this guy clearly had to been friends for a long enough time that you guys are riding each other in the car home and going to festivities and running and working out together. You've had to know this guy was married. You had to know this guy is married. I don't know why I cannot remember, but I want to say the video said he had a family. He had kids. And ultimately, he just told you straight up. He's straight. He does not like men. The disrespectful part again is you knew this guy was married. Had to have known this guy was married. And I don't know where they have met. Maybe they worked together. But if I was this said friend, I would have to cut ties in communication altogether. Not because I want to be an a-hole, right? Or not because you're gay, get away from me. No, I have no problem with gay men. I don't have no problem with gay women or lesbians, I guess, what you want to call them, as long as you keep that alternative lifestyle away from me. I deal with you all day long, especially if it's money involved. If it's business, I don't have no problem with that. I'm able to separate the two. But what we're not going to sit here and do is act like it's okay to purposely go and ruin homes or try to wreck homes. What was the purpose? What was the purpose for telling somebody that you knew? I'm going to say it. I think he knew he was a married man. What was the purpose of you telling him that type of information? To get it off your chest? No, dog. No. That's no different than a single woman telling a married man or a single man telling a married woman, like, "Hey, I like you. I find you sexually attractive. And if possible, I would like to dive deeper than what our current relationship status is." That's, to me, dog, that's disrespectful. And you don't care not only for my partner, but you don't care for me for putting me in such a weird, awkward position now moving forward. You don't. Not your friend no more,
I
dog.
said, thanks for being a good friend. And then I got into my apartment and cried in the bathroom for like 5 minutes. And yeah, after doing that, I feel relief. I do feel a lot of relief. If that was the last moment I had with that friend, then I'm okay with it. He was a really good friend, and he was so kind to me over the past 6 months that we got to know each other. He was really kind to me. He made me feel seen and respected and valid in my feelings. And he constantly included me and made me feel included. And that doesn't happen a lot in my life. And so I am very grateful about the past 6 months. And if that's how it ends, then I'm okay with that. I'm glad it ended with me telling him, thank you for being my friend. I think I did it the best way I could. And I'm happy with that. I'm hoping that the friendship can survive and that I can deal with my feelings. You know, I do see a counselor every week, but I think him sort of setting that hard boundary and telling me firmly that this is something that could never evolve past the friendship, I think that definitely gave me a lot of clarity too. Yeah. Open your heart to love. Always open your heart up to love. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I told my truth. Now I can breathe easy. No matter what happens, I don't regret what I did.
To a married man. You told your truth to a married man. The comments over here are going crazy. Dude, braver than half of the community. A few moments of sadness, discomfort, disappointments don't compare to a lifetime of regret and doubts or what ifs. What ifs? Come on, dog. The emotional maturity here is so amazing, seriously. And then, this last one, a lot of times you might think you're attracted to him, but you're really grateful for him as a person. Like you said, he made you feel seen, respected, and valid, things you probably don't you don't get regularly. Once you do, you want to be with that person forever, whether platonically or romantically. I've been through it too, it sucks, but maybe you're attracted to him for those exact reasons. Look, man, that's where it starts getting a little cloudy for me, man. Look, man, I'm a straight dude, man, masculine. Nah, dog, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think this guy knew? Y'all think this guy knew that the person that he was friends with was married and had a wife? And again, I think kids maybe. And you think that was just completely left field for him to do what he did, or he didn't know at all and he just shot a shot with somebody who thought might potentially go that way. I actually might be questioning the friend too, because, maybe the friend was giving him some signs for him to have these types of feelings and shoot a shot and for him to feel the way he feels. Anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Whether you're gay, straight, it's all love, it's all happiness, man. I'll see you guys on the next one.